Hello, my learning buddies. Once again, welcome to your own learning platform, Learn Forward. And we are right here with your grammar book, The Grammar Hub for Grade 6 by Feathercaps. Going ahead in the journey, we are going to start chapter 8 of your book, in which we'll be learning about adjectives. Yes, ready? Let's get started. So, adjectives, they can be formed from nouns like we have beauty. So what is beauty? That is an abstract noun. If you add full to it, it becomes beautiful, and that becomes an adjective. So one of the rules is you can just add FUL, and there are other letters also, suffixes OUS, IC, able, then AL and Y. By adding these suffixes to the noun, you get your adjectives. Like we have examples here. Envy is to have the feeling of enmity, right? So envy is envious. Play becomes playful, FUL. Scene becomes scenic, so it is IC added. Music becomes musical, AL is added here. Like becomes likable, and storm becomes stormy. So we have one example for each of these suffixes, right? Coming to the next, the adjectives can also be formed from verbs, and the examples are tire. Tire is a verb, and tireless becomes the adjective. Similarly, move is another verb. So we have the adjective movable. Now what you have to remember here, when you are adding something here, so it is E ending, you are removing it, and there's a slight change. After that, you are adding able, right? Coming to next, some adjectives are also formed from other adjectives. For example, whole itself is an adjective, and wholesome becomes another adjective. We have added the suffix some to it. Black becomes blackish. This is the color. This is itself an adjective, and this shows the tone. It is another adjective. Sick is sickly. Sick itself is an adjective. By adding ly to it, you get another adjective. Right, students? So coming ahead, you have an exercise. Form adjectives from these words and use them in sentences of your own. So some words we have already read here. Some words we might be familiar with. When you'll realize, oh, I have heard this word. This is also an adjective. And some you can look up in dictionary, so to enhance your vocabulary. Tire, you have already got this. Yes, tireless is perfect. And you have to make sentences also, children. So how can you say that? Can you just say out a sentence using tireless? I can say it was a tireless journey. It was a tireless experience. That means something that did not make you feel tired, right? So you can make sentences like that. Next, white. Yes, white is whitish, just like black, blackish. You can say whitish, right? So you make a sentence of it. Yes, you can say she has a whitish complexion. Somebody who is very fair, for them we can say she has a whitish complexion. Perfect. Next, care. Care, careful is correct. Yes, you are right. Careless is also correct. Both are correct. Less we have already used. Let us say careful. Yes, my grandmother is very careful. Wow, good. That's perfect sentence. Next, gift. It is, okay, gift is gifty. Right? And then you have trouble. Trouble becomes troublesome. Fame becomes famous. Yes. And you are going to make the sentences yourselves now. Next, hope becomes hopeful. Perfect. Yes. Hopeless is also correct. Next, specify becomes, okay, have you heard the word specific? Yes. So this is the adjective from specify by adding IC to it. Fine, students. So I hope you can just try to make sentences on your own. Now coming to order of adjectives. What do you mean by order of adjectives? When you are describing a noun or a pronoun in which you are using more than one adjective. So they have to follow some order. And what is that order? We'll learn about it now. Sometimes we may want to use more than one adjective to describe something, right? When we use more than one adjective, we need to, excuse me. When we use more than one adjective, we need to put the adjectives in the right order before the noun. And what is the order? I'm going to tell you a tricky word for that. So what is the order of adjective? So, first of all, you will be using the determiner. What are determiners? The articles are included in determiners. Your possessive words are also included in determiners. Your quantitatives and distributives are also used there, right? So the first thing you'll be writing, first adjective you'll be writing is a determiner of out of these. Then comes the opinion. In opinion, you just tell, because opinion can vary from person to person. So opinion is whether somebody is good, intelligent, cruel, easy, like that, right? The same question can be easy for somebody, but the other student has a different opinion and it's difficult for him to do. So this is your opinion. Now when you talk about size, it can be big, small, tall, wide, narrow, like that. So that describes the size of the noun. Then coming to age is describing somebody as young, old, new, right? Coming to next is the shape. So all the mathematical shapes, those shapes in adjective form. Triangle gives you triangular, square is square, round. For circle, you can also say circular, right? So these are the different shapes. Color is black, purple, the names of different colors, you know. Then comes the origin. Origin means from where has that come, right? So origin is like somebody is Indian, Western, solar, Burmese, etc. All these are the words describing the origin of the noun. Coming to next is material. We have already learnt about material nouns. So what material is used to make that noun? Golden, iron, cotton, silk, etc. They give you the material adjectives. Then comes the purpose. What is the purpose of the noun you are describing? Suppose you are describing a table where you dine, you take your meals, or you are talking about a table where you sit and study. So that becomes a study table. So study is the purpose there. Dining table. So dining is the purpose there, right? Now, how do you learn this sequence? I'm going to give you an acronym for this. Let us write the first letter of all these different purposes we have mentioned here. D for determiner, O for opinion, S for size, A for age. Then we have S again, which shows the shape, right? Then comes color. O stands for origin, M stands for material, and P stands for purpose. Now, if you look at these initials of all those descriptions, we can make an acronym out of it. And we stop here. We get two words. Can you just read it out? It could be one of your favorite dishes, South Indian dish. Yes. So you have dosa. And going ahead, it has no meaning, but when you speak it out, it will be easier for you to remember and learn. So it is scomp. Dosa scomp. So just by learning this dosa scomp, you will be able to know, remember the sequence, the order in which adjectives are written. Let us say them again. D is for determiner. Good. O is for opinion. S is for size. Very good. A is for age. Something is young, old, new, like that, right? Then next is again S. This S is for size, and the other S is for shape. This is the only thing you must remember. So this is for shape. Then C stands for what is the color of that noun. O stands for perfect, origin. M stands for the material being used, and P stands for the purpose of that noun, right? So this is the acronym we'll be using. Let's see some examples here. For example, I am talking about a man. What are the adjectives I have to use for that man? Is the determiner because I'm talking about one man. Then silly is the opinion about that man. And then comes the age, young. And then comes origin, he's an Englishman. So I'll say a silly young English man. Okay, and what you have to remember, your determiner, your article will go according to the first adjective that you are using. Okay, and what you notice here is it's not necessary that you will have an adjective describing each of these descriptions. No, there can be any, there can be only one, but this we are learning when more than one adjectives are used, right? Let's see another one. Is again a determiner. Huge gives you the size, round gives you the shape, and then metal gives you the material, and we are talking about the bowl, right? Coming to next example, a small again gives you the size, then you have the red, a small red sleeping bag. Now here you have the purpose of the bag, so sleeping is the purpose. Got it? Can we move ahead now? Okay, so here's an exercise for you. Rewrite the following sentences with adjectives in the brackets in the correct order. So can you see multiple adjectives are given? So what you can do is, first we will try to mark their differences, like in which category, in under which description you will be using each of these words. So what is this? I saw. So these are the adjectives. Let us see what do they represent. An shows the determiner. I'll write the initial only here. Then what about interesting? Interesting, what does it give you? Only the opinion. So it is O. Now old gives you the age. Yes. So it is A. That means size, is it given? No. Okay. Then American gives you the origin. Okay. So O for opinion, O for origin will have to remember. Now when you say dosa scomp, determiner will come first. Then comes the O opinion. This is also at the perfect place. Dosa. Then A stands for age. So old will come, and then origin comes after that in scomp, right? So the order here of adjectives is perfect. So the sentence will be, I saw an interesting old American movie. That's it. Fine. Now, when you are writing the sentence, you are not going to put commas. You will remember this. Okay. So we'll be just writing in a flow. These commas are used here only because they show the different adjectives to be used here. That is the data for you. Next, I saw a new. New gives you the age. Yes. Japanese gives you the origin. Good. Shiny, what does that give you? That gives you the opinion. Size, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. Yes, that is the opinion only. So this is also O. And sports car. What is sports here? Yes, perfect. That is the purpose. Now let's arrange them. Now when you say dosa scomp, D comes first. So we'll be writing and first. Then O here gives you the origin. See students, this origin is here and the next O opinion is here. So you will be writing this first. It will be shiny first. And it will not be an here. It is a, sorry. It is a, not an, because shiny anyhow is starting with a consonant sound. So it will be a shiny, then comes a shiny new. This is new is age and shiny is opinion. So opinion will come first and then will come the age. A shiny new, then comes the origin, and in last you will have the purpose. A shiny new Japanese sports car. You'll write like this. Let me explain you again. We have the words here, new, Japanese, shiny, sports. First of all, what you have done? You have put them under the perfect category. So, a is determiner, new is your age. So, let's write here, new is the determiner, new is the age, Japanese is the origin. So, Japanese will come here. Then you have shiny, which is the opinion. So, shiny will come here. And sports is the purpose. So, sports will come here. And your object is car. So, how do you get the sequence? We say a shiny new Japanese sports car. This is what I have written here. A shiny new Japanese sports car. Is that clear now? Easy to do. Let us do one more and then rest you will be doing yourselves. Let us erase this. And it will be easier for you to continue here in the columns. Initially for you to practice, and once you practice, you can just get the perfect answers by just using the acronym DOSASCOM. Let's move to the next. My sister has beautiful. So what is beautiful out of this? Very good. That is the opinion. So we write beautiful here in short. Next, long. Long gives you the size. Okay. So this is long. Coming to next is black. Black is the color. Yes, it's here black. Perfect. All three done. So what do you get is my sister has beautiful long black hair. That's it. Easy. Okay, let's do one more. Come at where we have multiple choice. Okay, we are left with just two. Let us have the fifth one now. Fourth, you are going to do yourself. Right, children? Yes. Let's start. Tell me what are the different categories under which description you will be keeping woolen. What is woolen? That is material. Perfect. So, woolen will come here. Coming to next is new. That gives you the, yes, age. So, new will come here. Coming to next is nice. Oh, that's an opinion. Perfect. So, it will be here. So, what do you get is nice new woolen, right? So, what will be your sentence? Yes, I have a nice new woolen sweater. Perfect answer. So, that shows you have understood how to order your adjectives. Do this question number 4, sentence number 4 yourself, right? So, let's move ahead and remember this dosas form, please. It's going to help you out now. Now, coming to next is compound adjectives. What are compound adjectives? They are joined using hyphen, and then more importantly, it's a group of words that work together as an adjective, right? So, we are using, just like we have compound nouns where we are using multiple words to give a new word. Similarly, here we are using more than one word, mostly two words, which are working as an adjective. Like we have the examples here, an upside down car. So, we are describing the car. Upside down means something has just turned over, right? Then a well behaved. So here we have two words and we are describing the dog. How is the dog? The dog behaves well. That means the dog is well behaved. So what you see is we are using a hyphen between these words, and these two words together are describing the noun. So they become compound adjectives. Next is a cold-blooded man. So two words again joined together as an adjective. Part-time work. Two words again. Then potato and onion soup. So it is describing the soup here. We are using three words and then we have hyphen here. Please remember that. A 4-foot table. So this is giving you the description of table. It should be a 4-feet table, right? So that is giving you the, actually it is giving you the length of the table, but then here we are using it as an adjective. We are describing the table. It's a 4-feet table, right? So that means we are talking about the length of the table is 4 feet. Fine. So this is about compound adjectives. Moving to the next is, it's time to recall what we have learned in adjectives till now. So what are adjectives? Yes, they are the describing words. And then we have learnt about the different types of adjectives. We have just recalled, we have adjective of quality, quantity, number. Then number was divided into, yes, cardinal and ordinal numbers. Then we had demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, and just now we have learned at the end about the compound adjectives. So I hope you'll be remembering these kinds of adjectives and you have understood each one of them perfectly. So it's time for you to practice now. Pick the correct answers. The describing or qualifying words, what are they called? Yes, of course, they are adjectives. Perfect. Which kind of adjective tells us the kind of a person or thing? What kind of a person or thing we are talking about is the adjective of quality. It's not number, it is not quantity, and it is not even distributive. Next, adjective that tells us how many persons. So it is countable. Yes, that is called the adjective of number. You can also say because we are counting, so that is a cardinal number. Fine. That boy is my friend. The colored word that. It is pointer. So which adjective is it? Yes, it is the demonstrative adjective. Perfect. Interrogative adjective is used with nouns to, are they used to tell quality, ask question, distribute the nouns, or show possession? Interrogative comes from question. Definitely it is about asking question about a noun, right? Let's move to the next. Fill in the blanks with the type of adjectives given in the brackets. Now, there can be multiple answers for some of these sentences, right? So, let's see. You have to use interrogative adjective. Dash time is it now by your watch? Oh, yes. It's just one adjective, interrogative adjective that we can use here. What time? Next, there is dash juice in the jug. So, you want quantity here. Yes, you can say there is little juice. You can also say there is some juice. Both are correct. Yes. Coming to next. Are there dash children in the park? What do they want? Adjective of number. And of course, because children is countable, even if you write here few, are there few children? Because we can count children, so even few will be countable. Are there many children? That is also adjective of number. Or you can specify a number. Are there 5 children in the park? Any word will go here. This is what I said. We have multiple choices. So you can think of more answers also. Dash boys are intelligent. Yes, both answers are correct. These boys and those boys, both are correct here. So these, those. Maybe they are closer. Maybe they are away, right? Dash bicycle is lost. May I borrow yours? So you want possessive and I am taking the permission. So may I borrow yours? That means I want the cycle. So whose bicycle has been lost? My bicycle. So here you don't have any option, children. Only this word can go here, right? Dash movie is the most interesting one. Again, interrogative. No other option. Perfect answer. Which movie is the most interesting one? Dash brother received a gift from the chief guest. You have to give a possessive adjective. So here you have multiple choices. You can say my brother, you can say your brother, his brother, her brother, dear brother. Any of the possessive adjectives can come here. You can write any. Next, the tourist had never seen such a dash temple as the lotus temple. Never seen, so it's just wondering how beautiful. That means the tourist had never seen such a beautiful. And you have many more adjectives. You can talk about the area, you can talk about the silence piece there. So you have multiple answers here also. If you have visited, or you can just go through the different about lotus temple in detail, so you will be getting more words to write here, right? So this is not the only word you can write. You can write any other adjective that gives you the quality here. So I hope I am clear on how to use adjectives in the sentences. So you have multiple options to describe any noun or pronoun, right? So just keep looking for adjectives around you and about you also. We'll be looking ahead for more interesting sessions in Grammar with Mini. Till then, happy learning, children.